Hello, everyone, and welcome into HelenKennard.com. I'm Helen Kennard, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is my third of four um, weeks of providing unexpected color combos for men. So the first week we used Smoky Slate, Daffodil Delight, and Flirty Flamingo. That gave it a very unique and pretty, um, well, handsome maybe, card. Very easy. Last week we used Secret Sea, um, Coastal Cabana, and Cherry Cobbler. Now the Cherry Cobbler was with the Need for Tweeds, designer series paper. But this week we're going to do a really fun card using Blackberry Bliss, Lemon Lime Twist, and Highland Heather. Isn't that pretty? When I finished, I called my husband over and asked him if he liked it. He goes, "Yeah, I like that." So I'm hoping you will too. This is a really cool card and very simple. I've already done some of it, so we're going to make it really simple for you. But let me talk you through it. All right. The first thing, we're going to need our trimmer. And I've already cut the cardstock 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. But now what I need to do is do you see where well, you can't see. Let's see, maybe if I turn it this way. Oh yeah, now you can see the score mark right there. I'm going to cut 1 inch starting right here all the way down. Okay. Maybe I should turn it this way. I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? Oh, from right here for 1 inch all the way to this score mark, which is 5 1/2. There. All right. And that'll take us right to that score mark. Okay, so then we're going to fold over using our bone folder. All right. So now I'm going to take this and add some adhesive right on down, and it's going to hold it down. Try to center it up there. Okay, so that only this half or this part opens. Okay, then we're going to add the inside piece, which is, let's see, 3 inches by 5 1/4, I think. Yeah, 3 by 5 1/4. And let's go ahead and add that to the inside. I feel like I've got to turn this over. In reality, it wouldn't really matter either way. So we're using Blackberry Bliss. I'm putting this basic white on here just so we have a border around it. So we're making it a little bit smaller. Okay, so all right, we're doing good. All right, this one is the same thing. 3 inches by 5 1/4. Okay, and I've used the mini corrugated 3D embossing folder. And I love it. I love this one, especially for masculine. But look, what a contrast there, right? That is so cool to me. All right, so when I put this on, I'm going to put it on with liquid glue so that I don't mess up the corrugated part. Okay. And I'm going to again, you want just a small area to border it. There you go. Look how pretty that is already. All right. Now I'm going to take some black twine and wrap it around. Let's see, maybe right there. And I want to put a bow, but men don't like bows. They want it masculine. So I am going to just leave it like that. Okay. All right. So now here's where the Highland Heather part comes in. Okay. Now we don't want to put it too far over that we're going to go off the card. So, but we do want it to go over that. Okay, so when we do, I'm going to put that on. I've cut this out with the Nested Essentials dies. And I love those dies. Okay, let's see. This goes this way. Now, again, I don't want it on this side because I don't want it to go over. There. Make sure you say hello when you get here so I know who I'm stamping with tonight. If anybody has any questions about anything, for sure let me know. I wanted to remind everybody that Stampin' Up! Is having their in color sale this whole month. So I have gotten several things already. All right. Now, this is the process. Okay. So we're going to start off and we're going to stamp the stars and the moon. Now, you see I've used Wink of Stella. Can you see it? If I get it just right, you can see it. But what I want to do is stamp that first. So then I'll know where to put my chairs. Then I'm going to stamp my chairs and my fire. Then I'm going to make some chairs that I'm going to put over it so that I can put the trees behind it. Okay, so let me show you that. What did I do with my... Oh, well. All right. To put my... I'm using crushed curry to stamp the moon on here. Up in the right-hand corner. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to stamp my two chairs. Down at the bottom. Okay. Then I'm going to stamp the fire right in the middle. Okay. All right, now I'm going to make some, I thought I'd already cut them out, but I can't find them. So, that's because they're on the back. Okay. So you want to take a piece of Post-it note that's sticky on the back and stamp whatever it is that you're wanting to mask so that it's on the sticky part. Okay. Then you're going to fussy cut it out as close to the ink marks as you can. So I've cut both of these out and I'm going to line them up so that when I stamp over them, it'll look like it's been in the back. Okay, there. All right, so now I'm going to stamp the trees. Now, my first tree is this one right here, and I'm going to have it full strength and dark. Then I'm going to stamp off a couple of times to make it look like the background. So you ink it up, and you want your first one to be the one right behind this chair. And then you're going to stamp off in the background to make it look like the forest in the background. Does that make sense? Okay, and the first thing you're going to think is, oh, that doesn't look good. Then you take your masks off, and look how good that looks. It looks like the trees are right behind it, doesn't it? Like over to the left. I love it. All right, while I have my ink out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment, which is, there it is. Thanks for being the best. Could be best brother, best friend. Can't see. I'm going to have to move it. Best whatever. Best bestie is what the sentiment in the stamp set says. I'm using Patterns of Friendship. Thanks for being the best bestie. I could put happy birthday, all kinds of stuff. So it's really cute. And I didn't tell you the other stamp set we're using, Adventure Together. Now, both of these are on the last chance list. Some of these are on sale. So you want to go check out the last chance list because I'm trying to use as many as I can of the ones that are getting ready to retire. So while I can still use them. All right. So then I'm going to cut straight across and add some interest. Now let me think, I always get this mixed up. Now I want it to go the same way. There. Whew. All right. So we use the crushed curry here. So now I'm going to do some coloring. Let's color in the flame with Daffodil Delight. Just the flame part. Now I'm going to do the the rest of that. This is pecan pie. Okay, so now I'm going to put the Wink of Stella on the fire, the moon, and the stars. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do, can you see the Wink of Stella? I hope so. Yeah, right there. See it? Isn't that cool? All right, you may not have noticed in the original that I put shadows under there. It's to kind of ground the chair and the fire pit. So I like doing that. So I'm gonna put this here to make it look like shadows. And at first you're gonna think, "Oh, I don't like it," but you know what? Like tomorrow you'll look at it and you're gonna think, "Darn, that does look good." People won't notice that it's there because it looks natural to have a shadow up underneath it, right? So, all right. So we've got this colored and sparkly. Let's go ahead and put that on. What do you think of the colors? Let me know how you like them. It's really different, huh? One of the things that Stampin' Up! Said when they shared this color combination with us was to make the color that is the most dominant one the more masculine one, and then you can add the other two colors um, a little at a time. Oh. So the Blackberry Bliss, Lemon Lime Twist, and the Highland Heather. The Highland Heather is the one that you wouldn't expect to be a masculine card. But I went ahead and put that as just a little bit, and then the rest of it as your main colors. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, certainly let me know. And next week, see, this is the combinations that Stampin' Up! Gave us a couple of weeks ago. We've already done these two. This is what we did tonight, which was Lemon Lime Twist, Blackberry Bliss, Highland Heather. Next week, we're going to go with Early Espresso, Calypso Coral, and Cajun Craze. And they've kind of given you a little hint of what that looks like. Now, this doesn't look anything like what mine did tonight. Do you think? I like this one a lot better. And I love the Wink of Stella and the black twine so that it doesn't look so feminine. Thanks for being the best. And you can put in here best anything that you want it to be. All right, everybody. I hope y'all have a good week. I'll see you next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Certainly let me know if you have any questions about anything. And if you like the technique of masking, that was a lot of fun today to show you how to do that. You're going to cut it out on the sticky side so you can put it over whatever it is that you're cutting out or stamping over. Okay, well, we could get all the cards here so far. Which one do you like the best so far? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see everybody next Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. All right, take care now. Bye-bye.